asking for, so here you go. This is one of the early flags of the Iroquois Confederation, before it was converted into a symbol of hate and slavery. As you can see, there is a moor in the center of the symbol. See that? The modern-day Confederate flag was copied from the original Confederate flag because all they did was remove the battle cannon that was in the center of the flag and replace with it a star in the center. This was all done so that the Europeans could steal this symbol away from the Moors and convert it into a symbol of hate and slavery, so that Moors cannot associate themselves with it and their southern heritage to the south. Yes, Moors owned the South because only so-called Indians had confederacies. Therefore, this flag could never possibly belong to Europeans from the South because Europeans did not have confederacies because only so-called Indians did. Interesting.
So that is not the original flag of the Iroquois Confederacy. I can't believe people actually think that way. Oh, Indians are the only ones that have confederacies. It's actually a League of Nations. Confederacy was just the language of the time, so that's what the name that stuck. We didn't speak English. Confederacy is in the English language, dude. But anyway, this has nothing to do with the Iroquois. I know that you just try to lie to the whole world and say that this is the original Iroquois Confederacy flag. No, we had a wampum belt, the Hiawatha belt, and that has been our symbol for the Six Nations Confederacy. Now, the flag that you're referring to as the Hiawatha belt, the original Hiawatha belt, isn't that. This is the Indian rebel flag that the Cherokee, Choctaw, 5 civilized tribes, they would fly with this flag because their people fought for the South during the Civil War. So that's not even an Iroquois warrior. We don't wear our feathers like that. That's definitely a tribe from that area, Oklahoma area. So I've seen this flag being flown before. I've seen people with this flag at powwows. It has nothing to do with the Iroquois Confederacy. This guy's debunked. This right here has always been the original flag for the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. I've even heard it's actually not a flag, it's a wampum belt. And I've even heard that the original belt had 5 diamonds on it. 5 purple diamonds on a white belt. Or maybe it was 5 white diamonds on a purple belt. I've heard that before too, but never the Confederate flag. That's the Confederate flag for the South, and the Iroquois Confederacy has nothing to do with that. Actually, the Iroquois Confederacy had a chief be a general for the North during the Civil War. So our people helped free your people. We're not Confederate soldiers. We don't call ourselves, we have no relation to that type of confederacy. But yeah, don't believe that guy. So here I have the definition of confederacy. It says a league or an alliance. So that's what the Iroquois Confederacy is. It's the world's oldest league of nations, the world's first United Nations. You might have heard it as the Mighty League of the Iroquois, originally 5 nations, later 6. Tuscarora from North Carolina was adopted in the early 1700s. And it says Confederate States. We're not Confederate States. Like I said before, that was the language of the Europeans, Confederacy, and that's how they would describe a league of or an alliance of nations.